Welcome back to another episode of Multiblock Madness, where today I'm making a nature's compass. And yep, that's how we make nature's compass now. I just realised. Now I can't get away from the noise. Nice. Perfect. The plan for today is to go find a druid spawner, to quickly just pop to the Betweenlands and get the bits and pieces that we need. Like I said last episode, I'm not going to spend too much time there because it does look like it's being removed from a future update in the pack. And yeah, for all I know it's no longer in the pack already. So with our nature's compass, we find a swamp, not an advanced rocketry one, I doubt there'll be one in the overworld, but Swampland. 1400 blocks that way. So somewhere around the swamp. Yes, over there. What you're looking for are those pillar things. Almost made it. And what's going to happen when we're here is bad guys are going to spawn. Actually, the fact we've got slime boots on is going to help quite a bit because I'm pretty sure their main attack is throwing you up in the air. So remembered I have a bow, so we can use that. Oh, yep. Hey, and there was a piece of the thing we're trying to make. Oh, we got 2 pieces, so there's 4 different pieces. Hopefully this guy. Nice, we need 1 more piece. This has gone really well. Normally it's not this fast. And we got a little bit of a tree in the way here. Perfect, the final piece. And then we biff them in here, and cool stuff happens. Lovely. That's cool. And, now I was going to set this up near my base, but because we're going to be in the situation where this mod might get removed, like all these blocks are going to disappear, including the thing we're going to make with this wand. So I think instead we'll set up the portal in the swamp and just set up a waystone wherever we end up on the other side, and then we can pop back pretty easily. So we pop down a sapling, doesn't have to be a swamp oak. And there's not enough space. What about now? Perfect. Nice. That's pretty cool. Such a cool thing. Yeah, I would recommend checking this mod out, even if it does get removed from the pack. Either adding it back in or just getting like a 1.12 kitchen sink pack and having a go. MC Eternal does have it too. I think there's a frog dying. And we're here. So, I guess the smart thing to do, and have I got my brightness turned up? Because, yes, the Betweenlands is pretty dark, and it's also nighttime as well. But, what is that? That's new, and that is something I haven't seen. It's pretty difficult to navigate this dimension. Those things did not used to spawn just in the swamp. Got him. I think you can make stuff with their thing anyway. But again, I probably don't want to get too far into gearing up here. Because if the mod gets removed, all that stuff's going to disappear anyway. So I think for the purposes of the quests, there's only a couple of things we need from here. And that is some of this ore, which is a wee way down. This is kind of the coal of this dimension. And I think this dude is made with some other ore that we find. So probably makes sense to stick pretty close to this portal. Oh, oil. Oh, tar, rather. Bad stuff can spawn in there. Spooky, spooky stuff. So I died. Probably should have been recording, but I got decomposed by an infestation. And it looked like just after getting the achievement for surviving an hour. So we just got eaten by some bugs. And it was creepy. There were bugs all over the screen. It wasn't nice. It wasn't nice. I'd only just gotten into a cave. And, yep, just smacking my forehead the whole way down. But yes, there were some creepy bugs. And they were really hard to hit too, like they were quite small. So, I guess that's something we've got to keep an eye out for. I can just hear... Oh, see, there's some of the ore we're after. That looks like the bugs. That's the bugs. How do we fight these things? Oh, yep. Ah, yes. See, look, they're all over the screen. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, and I don't even know if they're gone. Looks like we've still got them. Oh no, am I going to die? I don't know how we get rid of bugs. That wasn't in this mod the last time I played, but wow. Alright, no more bugs, so that's pretty cool. But this is one of the ores. Oh, and yeah, there seems to be some lighting stuff going on. I suspect it's because of Optifine. Just not playing nice with the Betweenlands. Which is a little bit annoying, but we're not going to spend too long here. Well, this took ages to find. Symarite ore. And we got one. So I think I was a little bit too low before. So, gonna keep looking around up here. Yeah, finding it almost instantly. I think that's probably just because I had to dig down quite a wee way in my initial mine before I actually found a cave. So I kind of just missed the layer where this stuff is. And the blue stuff's kind of, well, the Symarite is kind of like iron tools. Bone is kind of like stone tools, so there's no actual stone tools in the Betweenlands. And then there's, I don't know what you'd call octane. It's not quite diamond because there is another material in this dimension, which is very difficult to find, called valenite. And that's kind of like the best armor, best tools. Alright, so what we're going to want to whip up is a furnace, and we may as well make it into a dual sulfur furnace. Kind of just two furnaces in one. And let's look at the stuff we need. So we needed octane ore. I think we can process this back in the overworld. Yes. Let's put all this stuff in here. Found some of these crystals in the tree. Useful Betweenlands stuff, but again, we might not get the chance to actually play with too much of it, so we won't dive into it now. But we also needed to make a mortar and pestle. It's going to need some crag rock, which might be a little bit trickier to find, but it's currently like super dark mode in this dimension, so we're going to be waiting until the sun comes up, or for the sky to open up, because it could be daytime at the moment. It took a long time before this started happening. So that rumbling is the sky's going to open up. In the meantime, I hollowed out a significant part of the tree and actually made an octane axe. But eventually... Oh. There we go. The sky's opened up. It's actually nighttime. But it is still significantly lighter here. So we're looking for slightly different rock. I think that's it over there. Is it? Let's go and have a look. It may or may not be. And this is definitely one of the cooler ways to do boats. crag rock? Perfect, it actually is. So we'll just make a mess here. Grab some of that. So, now we just need to make a mortar, a pestle. And we put the mortar down, we chuck the pestle in it, we put some sulfur in there. Oh, we put the sulfur in there. And then we just click it. And we get sulfur. Nice. So I think that might be all we need to do in this dimension. Right, so we got ourselves our sulfur. And I just took another peek at where we're heading. Calm down, mate. Eating all my crops. And what we're looking to do is we had to get into Botania. I forgot about that. I guess we just start trying to make one of these. Which needs a nori plates. That's iron, arcane stone we've made some of, so not that bad. So we can then craft this dude. Nice. This kind of seems like a good magical area, I guess. I mean, he might be a problem. He might disagree, but pow. In an ever full urn. These are actually really cool. So we can't actually make these yet, but what these do is there's going to be some cool particle-y stuff starts coming out of this and filling up this dude. Do it. Oh, it's done it. That was fast. But it's going to be really handy. So, farming petals. We may or may not need to do that. Oh, it's just literally bone meal and shears. Does it have to be brand new shears, or can I use these ones? And then bone meal. Oh, nice. We'll get 8 floral fertilizer. That's actually handy. Because we might get some colours that we didn't have. And then to make a Munchdew, we just needed green, green, light green, green, red, red. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Red, red. Oh, another red. Oh, and then we do need seeds. I thought we might. We can right click with an empty hand to do it again. It's so much better with this thing. Apart from when it takes a second to fill the thing. Okay, that's not that great. But we got 3 Munchdews. That probably will be enough for a start. That's pretty ugly. We'll set that back up if we need to. So we wanted to make a forester, right? Pretty simple. We're just missing a daylight sensor. Nice. So plants saplings and harvests logs. Where do you want to live? Guess up on the hill could be cool. So you do an area, oh, you do a big area. Huh, okay. Well, I want it, I mean, do we do it just right here? It's a pretty big area. Do you need power? You do need power, alright. That'd do it. So we want it near our ember stuff then. I guess, I mean, let's set up. So we got that, we get an acacia sapling, cool. We kind of need a way to store the mana and transfer it anyway. So we better make a pure daisy, which is just white petals. This guy must have an internal buffer or something. Cool. I mean, we probably only needed 2 of these. Now, have they changed? Oh, we got another one. Cool. Have they changed how you... Oh, okay, of course it's a multi-block. Brass sheet metal. Ah, right. Because we're making brass with Thorncraft now. Living rock is moss stone. I don't think I have that much moss stone. We got some. What's living wood made out of? Oh, there's other things. Ice into packed ice, blaze mesh into obsidian. Huh. Interesting. Water into snow. Great wood logs into living wood. Looks like just great wood logs. And now we wait. Actually, I may as well whip up some brass. So that was pretty simple, right? Alchemical brass, because I don't think we can make this brass anytime soon. I don't actually know if we can make it any other way. We can get brass seeds. But alchemical brass was instrumentum coal with some copper. We'll just have to be careful with how much flux we put in the area. Okay. It's working pretty good. Now, is there a thing for a blueprint for a mana pool? There is. Perfect. And we actually ended up making 4 of these guys. Because the quest reward is a mana splitter, which splits mana 4 ways. So that's pretty cool. Now, for where we're going to set this up, we need access to our ember stuff. I think our farm might be in the way. I think we need to move these farm animals. And then we can set up our forester. And just run some ember. We might actually need another ember cell. Can we get rid of that gauge? There was an emitter here. Can you reach out here? Ooh. You can. Now I think there is a loss if you're going too far. And he's destroying my... No. He harvested my house a little bit. If these guys were here... I think he just harvested some of that tree, and then we need a mana spreader beside you. And we say you aim... Actually to the mana spreader, right? Actually, I think you want to be up, right? Let's figure this out. The Munchdew eats my roof. Okay, I guess we're replacing our roof and having something else in there. But we should at least be getting some mana, which is nice. I can't believe those count as leaves. Alright. And then we'll have another dude here. You point at the mana spreader. Have another one over here as well. I just need another Munchdew. So not... It can be trees, that's fine. You point at him. I guess we'll have you here. You're gonna eat my roof. This is being a little bit wasteful, right? I can't see how much power is in that, but he's going to constantly be using stuff, even though there's no need for him to be at the moment. And then we have this item collector, who's going to pick up items that are dropped, and we can filter just... we want oak logs, which there are none in here. Okay. We only want you to pick up oak logs. Not great wood. Oak. So we check this out. It'll be fine. We check this out. It gets picked up. Cool. And then maybe we don't want that there. And then we had a radiant trove. You might see where I'm thinking I'm going to be going with this. So that works. And then you break all the logs, and there's some that are getting away, but that's okay. Can you go... Oh, I haven't even got the collector up. That'll do it. So if we had... Actually, maybe we want another hopper. Because I'd like to collect the apples as well, I guess. There was a chest. Can't be there. There was a chest there. There was a hopper going into it. On top of that hopper was this item collector. You only pick up logs. You don't pick up stuff off the ground. That's slightly too high. So you only pick up logs. You pipe into this chest. We have down here a brazier of hoarding. And that just puts stuff straight into you. I didn't realize that made a noise. That's going to be a little bit annoying. Then we had a radiant trove. That that had logs on it. When the log ended up here, it ends up there. Perfect. But the log dude, I need another hopper. The log dude perfect. Oh my gosh, that thing is noisy. And then that way, and I guess we can collect here. You can also collect apples. They'll go into the brazier of hoarding. We also want another one of those radiant troves, right? Because I'm constantly having to grab these ember crystals and chuck them in the machine. So they should just be going into the sky as well. And you should be these dudes. And then that should go into there. And now you're away. Yeah? That's a little bit bundy, but that is going to work. Cool. And then I guess we quickly finish off our mana thingy. So it's mana steel, mana diamond, and mana powder. I've already got mana steel on me. Diamond should be pretty easy, and then I think it's gunpowder. Of course, unless the recipes have been changed. That's what it normally is. Nope. Just not enough mana in there. Perfect. Mana infused items. Well, there we have it. We got some automated mana production, which is actually, for once, it's not endo flames. So that's pretty cool. Obviously I still need to fix my roof, but pretty happy with how this has turned out. Alright guys, see you in the next one where we might be getting steel.